Alright everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are across the world. This is Arenga TV.
Redeeming the image of Africa all over the world.
Right about now, we are here presently at Agbarere in Ilorin. What are we here for? We are here to show you guys how the local weaving is being made. But I won't be the one do the talking. I won't be the one saying everything about this, the weaving. We have somebody here, those that have been doing it for ages. They'll be the one telling us how it is being made, the challenges, and everything you need to know about the local fabric. This is Arenga TV. If you have not subscribed, kindly do so. Governor of Agbarere. Agbarere, this is a place where the the local weaving is being made. So, ladies and gentlemen, meet the governor of Agbarere. Kí ni orúkọ yín sà?
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́ o. Orúkọ mi ni Sanusi Abdulrasheed, gómìnà láti Agbarere.
Kí ni ẹ mọ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn bá kọ̀ rí tó bá dé bíbáyìí, kí ni nǹkan pàtó tí wọ́n ṣe ní Agbarere gangan ní bíbáyìí?
Nǹkan tó yí a ní bíbáyìí tá à ń ṣe ní Agbarere ní báyìí ó jẹ́ nǹkan aṣọ iṣẹ́ ìṣẹ̀ǹbáláyé àwọn bàbá tó pé ó dẹ̀ ti pọ̀ láti so many years ló ti wà. Tó pé ẹni abẹ́ àwọn fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó ni o fẹ́ ṣe wedding, ẹbí o fẹ́ ṣe ìkómọ, o fẹ́ ṣe birthday. Aṣọ òfin jẹ́ nǹkan tí táwa ń produce ní báyìí ó jẹ́ pé ó lè jẹ́ kan local military tàbí ń gbé lárugẹ.
I hope you guys have listened to and heard what he said. He said, Asho, okay, that's the local weaving is being made here and it has been in existence before it was born. So that means this place has been existing for a very, very long time. Tí ẹ bá mi sọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n wà, bí bíbá ṣe bó ṣe rí yìí, ṣé bó ti ṣe wà láti ilẹ̀ náà rèé àbí ìtẹ̀síwájú kan tó ń bá?
Bí báyìí ṣe wà yìí bó ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀ náà nínú àmọ́ náà àtẹ́lẹ̀ oní àmọ̀ yìí nìkan ni là ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀ déédéé ìbàtú pé ó tún tẹ̀síwájú jẹ́ àtún bí rẹ̀ sí onípákó àmọ́ fún náà sì gan àwọn tí ń rán àwọn tó tún mídìí pẹ̀lú bí iron irin tó fi rin ṣe tó fi orí ẹ̀ onídẹ̀ẹ́ tó wà òkè àmọ́ kò tí ìyẹn ò tí ì bẹ́ẹ̀ stand lẹ̀ àmọ́ ìta máa ń lò níbàyìí náà ni alámọ̀ yìí àti onípákó yìí làwọn sábà máa ń lò ní bíbàyìí púpọ̀. Àwọn náà dẹ́mi pé láti pé káàánú tó ṣe kí káàánú tún síwájú yá ká tún gbé sí another level pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ very soon ẹrú kan tán ṣe é sìn ẹ máa rí àwọn material tán ló sọ pé a ní small one àti ní big one kí ṣe pé ààrẹ tó mú ìdíkele bàtà tó yọ iṣẹ́ máa tún lọ síwájú sí torí iṣẹ́ yẹn ó jẹ́ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó yẹ pé kò sí ọ̀nà tí ò lè fi gbé gbà kò sí ẹni samples tó bá gbé wá tí ò lè fi iṣẹ́ yẹn form tó jẹ́ pé bó ṣe wà gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ gan ni a lè fi tẹ́lú kọ́ sára a lè fi tẹ́ anything tó pé ẹni lè fi mú di aṣọ látara aṣọ fi.
What I asked him was that I said, as this place is now, is it that this is how they want it to be, or this is how it has been, or this is how it must be? Then he said, this is not how it has been. That before, this hood wasn't like this. So as time goes on, as civilization comes in, they change from mud to wood. So then he said, even at this present moment in time, that there are some people have changed from wood to iron. So that is what he said, that civilization has changed a lot of things as well. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Arenga TV. If you have just subscribed, kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the notification bell. Let's go. gentlemen, presently right beside me, I'm standing beside Mr. Olaitan Arije. Mr. Olaitan Arije will be the one to show us how the local weaving is being made from scratch.
Once again, my name is Mr. Olaitan Arije. Here in our workshop here in Agbarere, in Ilorin East Local Government Area of Kwara State. As I'm standing, this is the first stage of it. We call this in Yoruba asotita. Okay, this thing we call this odada. Then the material that we use for asotita, this is krantes. It is an imported material basically from China. Okay, so that is now this is how to do it. Are you getting it now? So this is how we do it. Now this is the first stage, like I said the other time. After this stage, we now move to the next stage, which is the tying down of this aso. Okay, we have something that we call asa. That thing, I will tie this down into that asa.
You sorry to cut you.
Okay.
You said something the other time that this thing is from
China.
Now my question is that before the invention of the invention of this one,
Yes.
is there any local one being used by our forefathers or
Yes.
there is?
There is. Yes. We call that one
Owu.
Lamanpe.
Okay.
No, it is made here in Nigeria, precisely Kano and Lagos. Virtually in Yoruba, I mean in a Yoruba setting, if you want to do marriage, permit me to say this: no marriage, a marriage cannot be said to be completed until you find at least aso oke there. So that is just it. This thing, we call it sering. We call it sering. Okay? We call it sering. So it is used both in this process and the other process I told you when we start the weaving proper. Okay? But it is just only one that we use in the weaving proper. But when in this process, you can use as many as 5, as 10, depend on the size of the cloth that we want to do like
But
this.
sorry sir, you are using just only one color. Is it that it's because of the design or the color that the person wants, or your own wish?
It depends on the customer.
The customer.
Yes, we can do 2 color, 3 color, even 7 color, like rainbow color.
Okay.
Yes, yes, please. The next type is rolling. This is the second stage. I'll now roll it into this thing. Okay, so having rolling it, we call this side aya. You now tie it with rope like this. The essence of tying it with rope is that so that when we are doing it into our asa, we will not get confused. Okay, because if we don't put this rope there, the whole thing that I have been done will be a kind of
Waste.
exactly. So that is it. Moving to the next stage. This is our weaving material. We call this asa. This one I'm holding. We call it asa. It is made up of wood and iron. We call this one omu. Okay? You call it omu. Though it is a kind of language that we found our forefather to be calling it. Let me paint a very brief scenario. There was a time that we sent one of our apprentices here to go and buy this thing from market. And the guy was inside a bus. Now, we made a call through to the guy that, make sure you buy 4 omu. And as the guy was talking inside the bus that, omu meji ni mo mari. Everybody in the bus, every lady in the bus was scared that, I hope this guy is not a ritualist. You understand? Everybody wants to jump down from the bus. But the guy was able to explain himself better. So everybody calmed down. Okay? But those in the aim of affair of this weaving material are gathering together to find a simple term that you can use to refer to it. Okay? We call this itese. This is itese. We call it itese. We use it to be moving it up and down. Exactly. So that is it. This is another stage. That is the timing. I want to tie this down. I will just be taking it one by one. So I will continue doing it until everything is tied down. So that is the process. That is the process. That is the process. This will take me something like 45 to an hour to complete it. Yes. So after this stage, the next thing is this. We call this one akata. We use it to roll the materials that we'll be using in weaving the cloth. Let me show you how you can use it to roll the material. This material, like the other one I said the other time, is also an imported material precisely from China. So we call this comb. And look at it. This is wine color. This is shine.
Tie everything together. Is there any reason why this thing has to be 5 or depending
Yes, it depends on the level of thickness.
on that you want?
We can make it even 6. At times we make it 4 or 3. Because there are some customers, let's say this Agbarere something. Some may say they want something that is very lighter, so that it will be easy for him to be doing like this. So when it is thicker, it will not be easy. But when it is lighter, to be easy to be so for agbada or something. So that is the essence. But this one, they want to use this one for gele. Yes, gele, because it is 3 yards per customer. So the thickness of that one is not usually noticeable because it is just 3 or 2 at times. So that is just it. So that is the end of it. That is the end. After this, the next thing is the weaving proper.
So you mean after this now, the next thing is to start the weaving.
Exactly.
Properly.
Okay. So we call this oko. It is one that we used to be moving this, the other one that we roll the other time.
Okay.
We now put it inside this.
The oko.
This is oko. So this is the weaving proper. This is the omo I told you the other time.
Yes.
So this is asa. We call this one okeke. Without this, nothing can be done.
Okay.
As small as this, it is very an essential instrument that we use in weaving. Without this, no weaver can do anything.
Okay.
As okeke. Yes. So we call this one gogo. Yes. This is gogo. So let me continue with my weaving. So it's just like this.
So it will take you how many days, hours to make 3 yards of gele?
It depends. This one is a plain. If it is plain, I can do 3 gele per day.
3 yards of gele?
Yes.
Per day?
Yes. I can do 3 per day. There are some that I may not even do a gele per day. So this is ironsaw. This is ironsaw. We call it drawer.
So how do you know when this thing gets to a particular yard that you want to?
Yes, there are so many ways to know that. Like for instance, I can gauge it because we have been trained. This is what we have been doing right from our youthful stage. So we can gauge it. Then the other thing we normally do is that this, I roll it back. This thing, if I roll it backward, then I know the amount of yard that is there already. Understand?
That's a high measurement.
Exactly. Then to avoid confusion, at times we have a tool that we use to measure. This is our tape tool that we use to measure a yard. We have different ways of measuring yard. There are some that we measure 40 by 40. There are some 42 by 42. There are some 46 by 46. It depends on the length requested for by the customer. Yes. So this is the final product of all the processes we have been doing from the time. So this is a pack. A pack contains 8 yards. Okay, I think 2.5 gele. You understand? So this is a pack, as you can see. I told you it contains 8 yards. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end product of what we have been trying to explain to you guys since morning. All right, you might need this anywhere you are across the world that you want to get this. You can just contact them through their phone number. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our amiable subscribers, you will see more than that concerning today's video. So if you know you have not subscribed to Arenga YouTube channel, kindly do that. Subscribe to Arenga TV, and whenever you're subscribing, don't forget to click on the bell. The reason why you should click on the bell is for you to get notified whenever we drop any new video. From Agbarere, Kwara State, we are saying bye bye, and then
On behalf of the people of Agbarere and Agbarere within our institution, we present this cap to you for the coming to visit our company. We want you to put more efforts to promote this as of faith. God will continue to bless you and protect you.